Hello there. Whoops. Hello there. Greetings. I wasn't going to do a video tonight, but I just said I might as well. So I'm in Orlando. I did channeling at Universal Studios. We're out pretty good. Went to Islands of Adventure. Didn't go so well. The weather is just not important. That was like probably the shortest channeling I've ever done at. Anyway, it was nice and overcast, but just weather's just didn't work out. Anyway, I'm not sure what the footage is going to look like. It might look really bad, but I don't know. It might look okay. Who knows? It's hard to say. It might look out. Doesn't matter. It's been a long day. I wasn't going to do a video, so I figured I'm trying to rest. It's like, you know what? Screw it. Internet here is not so great. This should be okay. I had to shut off on me when I was trying to record. I was about to record, and anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I want to go into a couple of things. Something did come in through the channeling, which is quite interesting. The thing I talked about yesterday about this is going to be very short, just to let you know. About yesterday about somebody trying to rule my channel, you, me, whatever, connected to Corey Good, at least in some regard as for communication. I don't know if he ever got back to it. He ever talks to her, whatever. Either way, something did come to mind. I'm going to mention it. Two things. I'm going to let it all go. That'll be the end of it, basically. Another thing, which was that movie that Valerian, 1,000 Planets. I mean, she was even censoring me talking about that, and that had nothing to do with anything. It's like that tells you kind of level of control there is there. I forgot all about that. I was like, what? Anyway, what is that? So, well, also, with somebody that's doing something like that, of course you might get upset with obvious reasons, but the other thing is to, you're going to go through all the darkness and stuff like that of the situation, but also in the long run to send healing to it, doesn't mean you have to connect to the person, because I'd rather not. But send healing that the person will find the right answers. Right now it's very selfish and egotistical, but find the right answers of positivity. Just send healing, basically, until I tear that apart. It's like, good luck with that. But anyway, that's pretty much in the back of my mind. But anyway, that's not true. But yeah, send healing to it no matter what, no judgment. Also wanted to go into, this came in through the channeling, is the Islands Adventure is very short. Only thing it came through was a guy at TV that's not to be exactly trusted. Of course, the more the alien information, you can't go wrong with. You can't go wrong with yoga and meditation. I don't watch a guy at TV, but there are a lot of things that are very pleasant. One thing there that makes me feel uncomfortable, and other people have talked about, is Corey Good. Was it David Wilcock? I'm okay with David Wilcock. It's like 50-50 with him. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not sure what that even means. But Corey Good's not. I don't know a whole lot about him. I wasn't going to go into this stuff, but it's like something there's not kicking right. So, of course, other can say the same thing about me, but anyway, he has a bigger influence. And the reason I'm saying that is because something's just not, the idea, whatever it is, I don't know anything about it really, not much, but it's just something's just not, just the vibe isn't right. Probably they're saying the same thing about me, but anyway. One thing though about Guy, at least on the alien stuff, I don't really connect to him much, but see people, I don't know I mean, I don't know the whole story, but it does seem like a lot of people are, yeah, they watch stuff. Wow, being really educated. I must know everything now because I'm getting it from these two individuals. But are people, evolving, changing in a way where, yeah, you connect to your guides, angels, rely on your own messages, be more positive for that matter. Some, they get this information and they don't really change their ways, basically. The idea is to change your perception of just openness. Of basically, for example, if you want to dress up like a lobster and walk around town and just call, this is going to be your life, just you in a lobster suit, for example, that should be okay. Instead of everybody criticizing somebody like that and tearing them down and making them feel like a loser, it's acceptance, it's love and acceptance, and no judgment. As I said, I'm using that for example, which like it should, that will elevate our energies. Right now, as you can tell, it's all negative, negative, negative. Not always, but and humanity has to change its ways, basically. Um, I think that's pretty much add more love to your words in your life and things of that sort. Easier said than done, as you can see. So you're wondering, some people wonder when the aliens are going to show up, et cetera, et cetera. Well, when is humanity going to change? Become more loving, especially in the political. I'm probably saying this like 100 times before, but it's like, look at the politics. It's like politics brings out a lot of anger. The idea is to bring in more peacefulness there. So, it's just a lot of stuff on Gaia, at least for the alien stuff. It's great and everything. But, talking about Antarctica, about Atlantis, I mean, that's great and everything, but just whatever. The human has to evolve when it comes down to it, and that's easier said than done. And that's why the money system is set up to rely on the money system and have that corrupt you, basically. It's not just there to make us slaves. It's there to obviously control our mental stability, obviously, in so many different directions, to just operate us like a robot, turn us into a robot society as we are in right now. That being a slave is normal. So it's just one thing after the other to help us evolve, of course. So anyway, with that said, I was going to connect to, let him come through, let him say his thing. He's around. Seeing how I was told not to connect to the I can't even pronounce it. Club of Rome, whatever commission, all these secret societies. I was told not to do it. So I figured I'll start doing it. So for starters, let's see, we'll connect to OM Speak. He's showed up recently. So, or like recently, right before I did this. So should be interesting. See if he says the same thing. Sometimes they don't say the same thing. When they talk to me and they come through and say something totally different. They like leave stuff out, but anyway, whatever. So all right, we'll see what he has to say. So blessings. Oh yeah. Before I forgot about this because I was going to label this September 23rd. I completely forgot about that because I had my notes and then I didn't look at it. September 23rd. It's on the internet as a big deal. Maybe. I mean, every day is a big deal. Today was a big deal. Kind of pain in the ass, but anyway. Don't want it any other way. But September 23rd, I was looking for this a while ago. Luckily, I found it again. I wasn't really looking for it today, but seeing how I found it, it's like I better do something on better. Anyway, it's like a propaganda type of thing from what I'm gathering. I mean, everything has. I'm not seeing a huge it'd be like the day before and the day after. Some are putting. I mean, understand when people put dates like this, they also put the intentions for certain things to happen also, which is nothing wrong with that. But some are doing it for monetary reasons. The New World Order is always happening, of course, but that's another thing is the lower, if they're going to lower vibrations, that's one way to do it, but I'm not seeing anything huge. Of course, my senses haven't been 100% recently, but, you know, whatever. It's whatever you want it to be. I guess next year or 2019, they'll have September 23rd, 2019, they'll go into a whole bunch, whatever. It's just a bunch of, who cares? Concentrate on now. It's to heal right now. Improve the soul, to connect to your guides that most people don't believe in, connect to your angels. It will help you in your life. It's just you have to want it. As remorse humanity is going to definitely ignore anything that has to do with spirit guides. Oh yeah, this reminds me also. What was it last year? A heckler, a troll is trolling me. It's like doesn't believe anything I'm doing is real, but yet he's connected to a reptilian. So he believes in reptilians, but he doesn't believe I'm connecting to anything. That's great and everything. Only problem is reptilians connect to their guides, their angels, even negative ones connect to all of this stuff. And this guy doesn't believe in any of that. Doesn't believe in angels, doesn't believe in spirit guides, doesn't believe you have power, doesn't believe in any of that. So how does that work exactly? So you gotta watch your trolls, just to let you know. Maybe the trolls, people following trolls, gotta watch who they're following because they don't know what they're talking about. So anyway, just want to put that out there. We're the only ones, at least on this planet, that don't know how to connect to anything. Well, we're relearning, but most of society is not connected to anything. Only sports, whatever. Whatever we're programming, whatever the Illuminati teachers want us to connect to, that's what we connect to. Last thing they want you to connect to is your guides and your angels and have a peacefulness within yourself. Last thing they want. So, just want to put that out there. All right, there's being here. I don't think he's going to be here very long, but I'm not sure if he's going to be very helpful, but I guess we'll find out. So. All right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings. I am who you call Adam Weishaupt. Weishaupt. He cannot pronounce anything, can he? Yes, your Illuminati controller. Not anymore. Not anymore, but I have evolved from that. But some still feel I am very much involved in some ways. Other versions of me, yes, but I have not. As everything is dictated to humans, humans do not realize that they are the sheep of your planet. As those that are ruling your world don't think very highly of you at this time. It's because humans have also feel like they are unworthy. They are of the slave race. You look at the energy of humanity, they feel like they are the worker race, correct? This is how your pharaohs control those that are the workers, the same vibrations being brought to your society at a much heavier rate. But also the same voodoo is done on your planet, but even stronger at this time in your time period at least. But even the workers here are sacrificing themselves so much where they have no life of at all, just so they can make $1 just for your government to take it away. But either way, you are fed the food we give you that brings poison to your bodies. So no matter where you go, you are in our isolation jail, you could say. The reason I am saying I because it's just to either way give you a perspective. Either way, but how to remove these grips, this situation around you, is to realize you are under this spell first, but not to be angry, but to have peace with it and then move away from it. Many are not aware of what's going on because they choose not to believe it. Understand how the human has been easily tricked. They do not believe this, do not believe that, and so they are easily controlled, manipulated, and this is why you have the violent world you have today. Maybe you ought to start believing more in not just what others are saying, but what is within yourself, the magic of you, where you can go, your power, limitless power. Then you can decipher what you want to be in your energy field as right or wrong. Especially when you will start to also see how your food is not right for you, for the most part. Not all of it's bad, but you understand. Many feel like they are powerless on their world, as you can see. When you regain your power, you all reconnect like a light bulb, turn on, and you notice the cityscape lights up. That is you. That is one way of looking at humanity. You light up, but you are lighting up. But many say, I can't do this, I can't do that, and that shuts you down. You become part of the slave race. Many are not seeing. Yes, they say, I don't believe that. That is what we constantly hear. The vibrations of your planet is constant. I can't. I am nothing. I am nobody. I am just a little person with no power. And this is how your world is the way it is today. You say, I have the power. I can create my realities. Yes, it is difficult to create the reality because many are blocking you from creating it, but it does not stop you from continue to manifest it. Many are having difficulties seeing it that way. And some are having difficulties manifesting what they're here to manifest because you're not ready to manifest what you're here to manifest. You're still wanting to open yourself up like a blossoming rainbow. I don't know what flower. Flower is probably the better word for it. But humans aren't doing that. They're always putting themselves down, no matter what. If it's not you putting yourself down, it's your friends putting yourself down. And some say there's always a low vibration. There's like a lower key, like on a piano. People are playing more of the lower keys than the higher ones. If you play more higher ones, when you have a more positive joke than a negative joke, that does elevate your energies even more. The idea is to have fun with life. To play with life, but not have life play you. Right now, life is playing you with somebody with the instrument pretty much running your show, basically. Writing your show, writing your life for you, changing your timeline. As more bring a more positive outlook on their direction, you will have a much different world. But many aren't doing that. This is how, it's not hard to run a world like this. Not at all. Because when you're humans already, you put the mindset that they don't mean anything, they believe it, and they continue on to it, and they bury themselves in the ground. It goes to suicide, goes into murder, goes into violence. They have no problem to go into that because that's the only world they know. It's like the bottom of the barrel. You can be outside of that barrel. You don't have to be in that barrel at all, but humans aren't ready to let go of that low vibration. Because they're so busy used to thinking, I am not worth anything. They continue that. And you say, I am worth something, but then you put all these borders around themselves where they can't evolve. But you can slowly bring them down. It's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to take in my power. But at least you are trying to retake your power. That is saying something, though. Even if you're putting limitations, that's saying something. You're trying to climb out of this reality that's been built for you, not by you, but by somebody else. There's so much not known to you on your planet that you can resurrect. But you are the instrument. No one's playing you. Right now they're playing you, but you can start playing yourself at a high vibration where nobody can control you ever again. But warning this and letting this happen is a whole nother story. These comedians on your planet, yes, they're wonderful and everything, but it would be nice if they have more of a positive vibration. There are ways of having a positive vibration and still be funny and still be attractive. But right now, they're rather connected to the negative because the negative is an easier vibration, more shocking. But you can go to a higher vibration where it's actually uplifting and funny. Whereas, yes, cutesy does not always work, and we understand, but there's cleverness that can be understood. And that cleverness can happen, but so many are stuck on the low vibrations. The comic is just entertaining the low vibrations that's around them. They can change their tune, but they have to make a living, so they are playing the energy level that is around them today. So it's for you to find your direction. Remember, there is a spirit world you can vibrate with if you believe it exists within you. Many close that door down, say it is not real, as they are telling everything is not real. Cartoon characters are not real. Your cartoon characters come from another dimension, speaking to you, yes, from imagination that's downloaded from another dimension to talk to you, to awaken you up. These cartoon characters on your televisions are very much real. Yes, they might be written by your humanity, but the character itself is real, trying to talk to you, to say, hey, I'm real. Yes, I am He-Man, I am She-Ra, I am whoever it is. I am real, human. Why don't we have a conversation instead of you calling me, telling me I'm not real? How about we remove that thought? Say I am real. Would you like to connect with me? Because I do bring humor to you. It seems like entertainment. Humans are always shutting themselves down. The idea is for you to turn yourself back on. That is up to you. Take care. Blessings. Yeah, that's was it Weishaupt? I can't pronounce his name. Anyway, he founded the Illuminati, basically, if you're wondering who that is. Different energy these days, as you can tell. So, fascinating. Okay. All right, about to wrap this up. Let's see. Hopefully, the site's working out. Okay, for those that are new to all this, this is ivanteller.com. Yeah, it took a while for this page to load. I'm just going to load this page. Internet's not so good. There's private sessions. You can join the webinar. There's a schedule. It's always Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can submit a question. Private sessions. Most of this week is pretty much open. You can find the calendar on the website. I'm not gonna. If I hit this button, nothing's gonna load. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's the link to the YouTube channel. There's me and my alien buddy. You can join the newsletter, which right now I don't really have a whole lot on the newsletter. Just basically say, basically everything I'm about to tell you right now. There's a t-shirt store. Yeah, there's an alien merchandise store. Also at cups. I think that's all I got right now. And you can listen to SoundCloud. I'm not doing anything on Twitter, but you can always go to that. And there's Facebook. I don't really do much with either one of those right now. There's the Apple iTunes store for apps for the iPhone. You can just search Ivan Teller, and you have the Android for Android. Just search Ivan Teller. Yeah, it's been a long day. There's also Spirit Social. The links are down below. You submit a question. You did healing. Past life regression. Message from Yeshua. 5-minute healing and channeling consulting. There's also spiritual connections. 5-minute, one question from a day. Chakra healing from a day. Soul pain from Stephanie, and Reiki from Miguel. So this keeps the site going on. The broadcast is going, the information coming to you. We'll have more, of course. Try to do a broadcast every day. But this is the way for you to help things continue on. And is there anything else? That's about it. Trying to keep things kind of short this time. So, all right, much love, everyone. And have a great weekend, and good night.